27 years ago, a younger man than you see here was ordained on this liturgical day. And so it gives me great joy to come a few blocks away from that place to this cathedral and to celebrate with you this morning. And it gives me great joy to put back on those original vestments. I hope they're still in good enough shape. They've held up for a while. It gives me great joy to celebrate the first Sunday of Lent with you too. Congratulations. We did it. We made it through. We're on the way to Pascha. It gives me great joy to also mention the fact that we're in a process. We're on roads. Some of us are getting closer to the end of our road. It's called age and gray hair. Some of us are newer on this road. And God bless you. One of the hardships of being on this road, whether you're nearing the end of the journey, you're in the middle of the journey, or towards the beginning of the journey, is to do what St. Paul says, to not grow weary of doing good. That is in the scriptures. By the way, one of the treasures of the Orthodox Church is the liturgy that we celebrate this morning. It's actually the liturgy of St. Basil the Great. The central piece of the liturgy is called the Anaphora, or in some language, the canon, or in other places, the Eucharistic prayer. You'll notice, of course, today was much longer. St. John Chrysostom borrowed his Anaphora from St. Basil. It's a reduced form. St. Basil's Anaphora, to be perfectly honest with you, is considered, hands down, one of the great treasures of the Christian East. In fact, you can ask this question of a historian. What are the greatest treasures of Byzantium? The icons? Well, they're good. Yes, indeed, they're spectacular. The mosaics, they're very spectacular. The artwork, very spectacular. But pound for pound, page for page, ounce for ounce, when you say the greatest treasure of Byzantium and the Christian East is the Christian text, believe it or not. Those Greek texts written between the 4th and about the 15th century are treasures. They're treasures of poetry. They're treasures of grace. I would ask all of you, if I could assign you a little task, go and read the prayer of St. Basil, the Anaphora of St. Basil. It is a masterpiece. I couldn't resist to read it out loud as much as I could. I'm sorry, choir, I gave you some competition. I apologize, but masterpieces, they do that to us sometimes. They override other masterpieces in the making. Please study.